All right, let's get started. There's something interesting on the news. Let's listen.
So, dear viewers, we're in the middle of a major disaster. A huge can of Coca-Cola has been damaged and a Coca-Cola tsunami is coming.
Oh, no, that simply can't be. Are we really facing a Coca-Cola tsunami? It could destroy our village.
JJ, we really need to take a closer look at this and take some action. We can't just sit in our houses for long. This is very serious.
Yes, if this is really true and everything this journalist says is true, then we need to do something. But first, we need to go to the village and see what the situation is like there.
JJ, this news has all the villagers running around and panicking. They're really afraid of a Coca-Cola tsunami. We need to go and find this tsunami and confirm for sure that it could be happening. Only then can we come up with a plan for what to do with it and how to survive.
I can't believe this news actually caused something like this. They're all panicking and definitely won't be able to survive at this rate. We need to watch this tsunami, and if it really is there, we'll need to find somewhere to hide and try to survive. Wow, guys, just look how huge it is, and it's going to flood the entire village very soon. We need to come up with a way to survive this.
If we don't hurry, we won't make it. We need to come up with a plan to survive, and we need to find a place to hide.
You're absolutely right, Mikey. Our goal now is to find a place where we can move all the villagers and make it safe from this tsunami. But first, we need to go home and gather at least some things. We must build the best shelter possible so that the Coca-Cola tsunami cannot destroy it.
We have the necessary things at home that will help us survive. I'll go get them immediately, and in the meantime, figure out where we can hide if something happens. I honestly didn't think something like this was possible, but it turned out to be true. Now our task is to survive and try to save all the villagers.
Mikey, I remembered there's an abandoned bunker not far from our house. We need to go there and restore it. This will truly be our salvation, and we can definitely wait there until this Coca-Cola tsunami passes. So we need to make every effort.
Oh, seriously? This really is a win-win situation. But I think cleaning this place up and restoring it will take a lot of time and effort. That's the only way we'll solve everything. In any case, this is the best option available to us. If we can restore this place and build a common community for the villagers, then that would be incredibly cool.
Show Mikey what you brought in your bag, but weren't those carrots and cookies? Okay, we'll definitely need those to have food and at least some kind of farm. But you have to understand that we need to clear away all the cobwebs and vines now and then start building houses and rooms for everyone. So we need to do everything as quickly as possible.
There really will be an incredible amount of work here, but I'm more than ready for it all. This way, we can really take advantage of all our strengths and weaknesses.
Here's your sword, and start cleaning everything. Then we'll figure out who's gonna do what room, and we need to make a really comfortable and cool bunker for us and the villagers.
If we can save all the villagers and settle them here, that would be incredible. It may be 2 stories, but there's still not enough space. We'll have to hold on somehow. There's going to be a lot of work here, and we need to do it as quickly as possible before the Coca-Cola tsunami floods the entire village and destroys the villagers.
Mikey's right. It's our responsibility to save everyone. That's why we'll work much harder and faster. Our goal is to build the best bunker ever. If we can do something like that, the villagers will be happy. It's only a matter of time before the Coca-Cola tsunami disappears. That's for sure. We'll just hide in this bunker for the time being and keep an eye on what's going on outside. It's a shame our village will be completely destroyed.
But if we repair this place, it will count as our second base. I think the villagers will be very grateful to us for saving them.
We've cleaned up the first floor a bit, and now we need to move on to the second. There's a lot of work there too, and then we need to figure out who will do which room.
We actually have enough space here for everything we plan, so it'll just take a lot of effort to build it all. But I'll be incredibly happy if our plan goes as planned and we can actually have a great time building. In any case, we'll definitely be able to save the villagers.
We'll start building very soon, and then we'll split the work between us. One will do one room, the other another, and we'll be finished so quickly. We definitely need to hurry. There's almost no time. But overall, we've finished updating all of this, and now we can really start building different rooms. Mikey, do you have any ideas on what you want to do?
I think the first thing we need to do is build us a shower room and a kitchen. I can do the bathroom and you can do the kitchen. How about that?
Great idea, Mikey. Then I can take the room to the left of the main room and build a kitchen there, and you take the small room to the right, and that will be our bathroom.
Great! Then since we've already done all of this, we can finish it and build everything else. I hope there won't be any problems and we can continue building the bunker.
We need to build everything gradually so it doesn't really get out of control. Our main goal is to finish this as quickly as possible and get on with our business. Then we'll save more villagers.
I have all the basics here, of course. A few toilets, a shower stall, and a large bathtub. I think that will be more than enough. Of course, everyone will need their own towel and other things to really solve all the hygiene issues.
Mikey will really try hard to make a compact, nice bathroom. The most important thing is that everyone is comfortable and we don't crowd in there. I'll definitely start making the kitchen because it will be the most important space in our bunker. We'll be holding meetings here all the time and preparing food. That's why our task is to solve all this as quickly as possible and finish it. We'll really need a huge kitchen and a bunch of different tables. Of course, the bigger the kitchen, the more convenient everything will be. We'll be able to have a good time here and not think about the Coca-Cola tsunami that destroyed our village.
Then, rebuilding the village will also take a lot of time and effort. Only after that will we be able to properly rest. But there will be more and more work. I hope all this ends very quickly and there won't be any problems. The most important thing, of course, is to finish all the problems here and now. If we can save all the villagers, they'll definitely help us rebuild the village. That's already huge progress, and then we can finish everything quickly.
Now I need to add more greenery here to make this place feel more alive. Then everyone will be in a good mood, and we'll be able to survive all of this. Of course, many difficulties still await us, but we must overcome them and solve all the problems. That's the most important thing, in my opinion.
The sooner we finish building all these rooms, the sooner we can invite all the villagers here. They'll definitely be very happy to have a safe place.
The most important thing, of course, is to see this through to the very end and finish it all as quickly as possible. That's the most important thing, in my opinion.
The most important thing is that everyone is okay so we can get them down here. I'm afraid we simply won't have enough room for everyone. What do you think, JJ?
If we really wanted to, we could actually make suitable rooms for all the villagers. It might be difficult, but we simply have no other choice. This is the only place the tsunami won't flood. We'll definitely be able to save ourselves and finish this job without any problems. That's the most important thing.
I think the sooner we do this, the better, because I'm worried that a tsunami could hit the village at any moment, and we won't be able to do anything about it.
Of course, we'll have to stay in the bunker for a few days until the Coca-Cola goes away, but I'm more than confident we'll finish this quickly.
JJ, I've already finished my bathroom, and it's small, but quite cozy. That's why we need to decide what to do next, of course.
Yes, I'm almost done too. I've created a pretty good place to grab a bite to eat and gather the villagers in one place. I think we need to build a living room where we can relax, watch cartoons, or somehow unwind with games. I also want to build something else.
Okay, JJ, I'll work on the living room then, but what will you do? Do you have a plan yet, or not?
It's very simple, Mikey. I'll build us a room with a fireplace, of course. It will really be the perfect place to sit at night and think about our future plans.
You've come up with the perfect place! I want to see how it looks as soon as possible. I'm sure the villagers will love something like this.
The most important thing is to create a friendly atmosphere here so the villagers don't worry about safety and can wait out this tsunami. After that, we'll free everyone. Of course, it will take a long time, but it will still be much better than swimming in Coca-Cola outside.
JJ, I'm almost done with all of this too. When we finish everything here, shall we go up to the second floor and make rooms? I want to start building a room for the two of us, and you'll build for the villagers.
Okay, I think that would be a good idea too. I have some ideas on how to make the villagers' rooms much lighter and fit them all in, but that would look terrible. Anyway, we're doing really well, and I'm glad the bunker doesn't look so abandoned anymore. It's just incredibly cool.
I think our efforts have helped things improve, and I'm really glad it's happening. We really put a lot of time and effort into winning here.
The most important thing is to not give up and not even let this tsunami win. That's the most important thing in my opinion. The faster we do all this, the better. I want to hide from all the problems.
The biggest problem is that there really might not be enough space. Expanding the bunker could be dangerous and not particularly reliable. That's why we need to conserve space as much as we can. That way, everyone will have their own piece, and we might even be able to survive here for a long time.
I think we'll definitely expand because we still need space for farms. We need to grow something. It'll be really problematic underground.
You're right. I guess we'll have to take a risk and try to do all this. At least there will be some problems with keeping the base up.
Okay, Mikey, go get a small room for the two of us. I'll take a bigger room and put lots of beds in here for the villagers. I think about 10 or 20 beds will fit in here. They'll have 2 tiers, which means lots of villagers will be able to sleep well.
That's a really great idea. Then they'll really have more space. As for our room, I won't skimp, and we'll make everything as good as the first level. Then we'll be able to work better. After all, we spent a lot of time and effort rebuilding this bunker, so we definitely deserve to have rooms as cool as these. What do you think?
I agree with you. The most important thing is not to quarrel with the villagers over this. I don't want any unnecessary problems, and I'm willing to compromise. Of course, there's no other way we can make the rooms. I want as many villagers as possible to find a new home and be happy here.
The most important thing, of course, is to survive this Coca-Cola tsunami. Everything else is irrelevant. Our goal is to save as many villagers as possible. When they're all saved, we'll truly be able to solve all our serious problems and bring this matter to an end. Then I'll be incredibly happy with our victory.
I finally figured out how to build it all, and it looks really cool. I hope the villagers will be happy with it too. Friends, I hope you're genuinely interested in how we're building a cool Coca-Cola tsunami bunker. Our goal is to protect everyone and become true heroes.
I'm sure the villagers will think so too, that we're the real heroes who saved them from the tsunami. That's the most important thing.
The faster we can finish this, the better. I want to overcome all the problems as quickly as possible and simply win this difficult battle.
Once we're done with all this construction, we'll simply have to sit in the basement and somehow entertain ourselves. I think we need some more games, because without them, we'll really get bored very quickly, and then unrest or panic could set in. That's why we need to entertain the villagers.
I completely agree with Mikey on this. If we can secure all of this and install it without any problems, then why not? The most important thing is to solve everything here and now, and not worry about it later.
I'm also good at making a good room and implementing everything without any problems. I hope there won't be any complications and we'll be able to see this through to the very end. That's the most important thing.
I'm already looking forward to seeing my room and slowly finishing up the bunker. We've been working on this for a long time already, and it's almost finished.
I hope the villagers like it and want to be here. If not, then we'll have to think of something else. Although they don't really have a choice, they'll have to listen to us.
We also need to add some cabinets and tables for them so everything really looks right. In any case, I really want to finish this. The most important thing is to solve all the problems and deal with the tsunami tragedy. Very soon we'll have to crawl out and call everyone to the bunker.
We don't have much time left, since we've been building the bunker for so long. In any case, the villagers will all gather in no time and be inside. We can call everyone here and just sit out for a couple of days. It's good that we'll have access to the news and be able to monitor the situation. As soon as everything calms down and the tsunami passes, then we will need to rebuild the village and get out.
Phew! I'm almost done with this room, and we can say the bunker is ready. All that's left is to set up some games for all the villagers and us.
I'm already looking forward to finishing this, and of course, just relaxing, watching cartoons and eating something delicious, because we deserve it. Just the last few steps remain, and then we can say our bunker is ready. It will accommodate anyone who needs help.
I completely agree with you on that. We need to finish this and sort this out as quickly as possible. As soon as everything is ready, we need to get out. I really hope we're not too late and can get everyone out of the village here. Our room looks really cool, and it's great that you worked hard. Now we're definitely capable of doing anything and, of course, winning. The most important thing, friends, is to never give up and keep going towards your goal. That way, we can truly win. No one can stop us.
JJ, we did it! Many villagers left the village and went to the bunker. We were able to save them from that tsunami. This is truly a huge success, and I'm proud of us. Everything outside is already flooded, and no one can get here anymore. All we can do is just sit here.
Let's go see what's going on outside. If we really are flooded, then we've made it all work. Wow, that's really true. You can't even see anything from the outside.
So, it turns out we managed to save everyone just in time, and now everyone's safe. I think we should go down and celebrate our victory. It was really difficult and time-consuming, but we finally made it. We saved the villagers, and now we just have to wait for the Coca-Cola to move on.
I completely agree with you on that. Villagers, this bunker is your salvation. You'll have one common room, but it's just temporary. I completely agree with you on that. Villagers, this bunker is your salvation. You'll have one common room, but it's just temporary.
Now we're going to celebrate our victory over this tsunami because we were able to save everyone. We'll eat cookies, have fun, watch cartoons, and finally, relax.
That's why, friends, we'll say goodbye to you. See you very soon. Bye, everyone.